Howdy, howdy, this is Mr. Potter, and we're playing Human Resource Machine again. Doing level 31, String Reverse. Hola, get out here, well, haha, okay, now seriously. So for each 0 terminated string in the inbox, reverse it and put it in the outbox, repeat. So we're going to have to get stuff from here, inbox, and we're going to have to store it in, and we're going to dereference whatever that position is. Then we're going to bump that position. And actually, we probably should put a jump if 0 to get out here, and then a jump to make sure we continue to loop. And then once we do that, we're going to copy from this position outbox, and then bump minus that position. And we'll go ahead and put a jump if 0. If this is 0, then we're going to go back to... Actually, we don't want to jump 0, we want to jump if negative, because if I bump down past 0, then I want to jump if negative. Actually, no, I think I want to jump if 0. Let's try a jump if 0 here. We'll change it if we need to. And then just a regular jump. Alright, let's try this, see what this does. So, first thing I'm going to do, grab the G, store it there, next position, grab the I, store it there, grab the R, grab the L, store it there. That's a 0, and I'm going to run into a problem here. I'm going to need to make sure I bump down first because there's nothing in that box. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to need to bump first, then do that. Okay, so let's try this. So W, H, O, 0 terminated string. So the first thing I do is bump down, get what's in that box, and output it. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Actually, let's do this. Let's just bump down 14 here. And now in the process of bumping, I will get it out. Okay, so let's try this again one more time. Lake. It's a 0. We bump down, because box 3 is the first thing we're going to get. Got the 3, store it, bump down. It's not a 0. It's got to be a jump if negative. W-H-E-N. Yeah, because I didn't get the L. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to need not a jump if 0, but a jump if negative. And if it's a jump if negative, then I'm going to have to make sure that I bump up 14. I think that's what I need to do. So let's go ahead and try this again. So M, bump, E, bump, 0 terminated. So we bump it down, get box E and store it, bump it, it's still not negative, get the M, it's -1, so we bump it back up, get the inbox and start overwriting stuff. So old, box 3, get the 0, so bump down, get the D, get the L, get the M. I think we're good for that. There we go. And for the counts, 11 or fewer commands. I used 11 exactly. Speed challenge. Awesome. Took care of that. So let's go on to year 32. Inventory report. Inventory check, accounting verification, surprise audit. These are a few of my favorite things, so let's get started. So for each thing in the inbox, set the outbox total number of matching items on the floor. So I've got this 0 here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy from 14, and I'm going to copy to 19, and this is actually going to be the index that I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to copy to here, and this is going to be count. And I want to do something else. I want to copy to here, and this is going to be length. And then I'm going to bump up length, add length, copy to length, add length, copy to length. So let's see, if I bump, then it's a 1, add it's a 2, copy it's a 2, add it's a 4, copy it's a 4. Then I want to add length, copy to length, and bump length. Oh my goodness, all of this just to make sure that length, let me see if this actually works. I want to get length up to 13. No, that didn't work. I need to copy 2 in there as well. So I need to copy 2 length. So I just need to make sure. Okay, so that gets it to be a 13, which what I want. And then, actually I want to do one more thing here. I want to subtract length and then copy that to index and count, because that will 2, 4, 8, 12, 13. Subtract it, and that puts the 0 in those spots. So now I'm ready to start. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get something from the inbox, and I'm going to copy it to this spot here, which I'm going to say target. And then I want to copy from target, and I want to subtract whatever's inbox index. And if it's 0, then I want to do something. If it's not 0, then I want to jump up to here. So either way, I'm going to need to find some way to bump my index, but if 0, then I want to bump up count. I'm going to bump up index and then jump back to here. This, I'm actually going to skip that. So if it's 0, then jump down to here. If it's not, jump to here and then jump back. That's horrible. But then I need to make sure that my index, so I need to subtract length, and if I'm 0, then I leave this entirely, where I get the count, I outbox it, and then I jump back into the fray, where I reset index and count. Yeah, so I don't actually want to do this. I actually want to copy from here, and actually I want this to be my 0. Which means I think I want another bump here. Gadzooks, this is going to be horrible. Alright, so let's see. This is what I'm trying to do. Get my 0, set my length up. And I'm setting this up to 14 because I want to jump if 0 after I bumped the index and subtracted the length. So if I ever get this up to 14, this means I've just checked 13. And as soon as the 14's out here, then I'm ready to go. And then I'm setting up 0 into those spots. Now I get the X. That's my target. I'm going to get from my target. I'm going to subtract that. It's not 0. So I just bump my index up. That means box 1 is the next thing I'm going to look at. What? Oh, yeah. It's not 0, so I'm going to continue going. So I'm going to copy from target, subtract that. That's not a 0. Bump. Haven't reached the end of the list. Copy the X. That is 0. So I need to bump the count. Bump the index. Still haven't reached the end of my list. Still haven't reached the end of my list. There's the second X. Here comes the third X. So now I'm going to check the... Okay, box 13 is still within the range. Bump to 14. 14 is not in the range, so we get whatever count is, and we output it, and we start back over, resetting index and count. Alright, so I believe that will work. This is probably a horrendous way to do it, but I'm pretty sure this works. So we just have to wait. Patience, patience. So we're looking for A's. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 A's here. There's the second A. There's the third A. My goodness, this is forever. I am so sorry you're having to witness this horrible execution. It will get the job done, but it's very kludgy, very bodgy if you're British. But that works, and as soon as I go to my inbox and... Yeah, that's not 16 commands at all. It's almost twice as many. And 393, yeah, that's not going to work either. So this is another one of those where I'm going to have to come back. By the way, I actually have reworked some of the solutions. I'll be posting videos of those as soon as I've actually completed all the videos. We will be getting back to that at some point. So where is Carol? I've always wanted to know. The thing is, it's Alice and Bob in computer science. I'm curious which one's supposed to be Bob. Yeah, I don't know where Carol is. Bleh. Oh, there's Carol.
Oh my god. This coffee is amazing.
It is amazing coffee. It's such a rich brew. Back to work, ladies. There's only one lady. Oh, there's the other lady, I guess. Breaking news. Oh, well, it's false. That's great. Oh, that's wonderful. Pleasant tolerance parameters. Yes, for the human skin layer. Aw, thank you. That makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. And the fact that it took a year to tell me that. The Vowel Incinerator. Year 34. Oh, yes. What's the meaning for this? Management is attempting to reduce bandwidth by removing all vowels from every word. Good luck. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to get stuff from the inbox and see if it is an A or an E or an I or an O or a U. So again, I'm going to need something that's the end of the list. So I'm going to copy from here, and I'm going to copy to a spot here, which I will call length. And we'll go ahead and do our typical bump length. You know what? I'm just going to bump, 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 because if I want this to be 5, then I'm okay. So that's going to be 5. I'm going to get stuff from... Actually, no, I need to copy from 0, and we'll copy that to here. This will be our index. Good. So now I've got my index and I've got my length, so now I need to copy stuff from the inbox. So inbox, and we'll go ahead and put it in spot, this spot here, which we will call our target. And now we're going to see if what's in our target is in all of these spots. So we're going to copy from our target, and we're going to subtract what's in this spot. And if it's 0, we just want to start the whole thing over again. If it's not 0, then we want to bump up index, and then we want to subtract length, and if it's 0, then we're going to output, otherwise we're going to continue to subtract. So here's our jump if 0, we're going to output, but we have to get the target first because it's not any of these vowels. We're going to output, and we're going to start the whole thing over again. Alright, so let's try this, see what this does. A should fall out, so that gets us our 5. Copy our 0 in the right spot. A is our target. Copy from target, subtract it. It's a 0. So we're not going to use the 0. We're going to copy from 0, reset that, grab the W. That's our new target. Now here, it's not an A. Bump. Wait, what? No, don't subtract the length. Oh yes, we're testing that to see if that's in bounds. It's not 0, so we're going to keep going. Grab the W. It's no. Grab the I. No. Grab the O. No. Check U. No. That's a 0. So we're going to get our target and output it, and then we start over. Great. So that should all work now. So K works, E will fall out, and the F will go in, O will fall out, that O will fall out as well, and then B should make it, O will fall out, and Y will make it through because Y is only sometimes a vowel. And we're good. Alright, so again, this is going to be a horrible, yeah, that's nowhere near 13 commands. And I'm pretty sure I'm not using 300, well, just a little over. Oh well. We'll get back to that later. Alright, so we're at 35 and 36, the duplicate removal and the alphabetizer. Alright, so let's do duplicate removal. I think this will probably be the last one we're going to do. You're fired! What did I do? Oh, just, okay. But I do have a note from your other supervisor. She's out sick today, but she says, it's time to eliminate efficiencies! And that's it. Cool. So, send everything from the inbox to the outbox unless I've seen the same value before, discard any duplicates. So, inbox, and I'm going to copy to spot 0. And I know I can outbox that because that's not going to be a spot. So it's just the following spots that are going to be here. So I'm going to bump up 14. Actually, I would need to do something first. I'm going to copy from 14, and I'm going to copy to 13, which is going to be index. and I'm going to copy to 12, which I'm going to call length. So now I've got index and length. Inbox, I'm going to copy to 0. Outbox, I don't want to bump 14. I actually want to bump 13, and I want to bump... Actually, I don't even want to bump that. I want to bump that. So let's get rid of that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the inbox, and we're going to put it in, oh, let's say spot 11, which I will call target. I hope I don't need this, but we'll make work. So I'm going to copy it to the target. I'm going to subtract it from whatever index's box is. And if it's 0, it's a duplicate, so I want to get the next one. So I think I'm going to need a copy from target, just to make sure I actually have it so I can jump to this spot here. If it's 0, then I want to go ahead and bump up index. I want to subtract length, and I want to jump if negative. If it's negative, then it's something that I haven't seen before, and I definitely want to get it. If it isn't negative, then I want to move to the next spot. But at this point, I'm going to want to copy to length, and then I want to bump length, and then I want to get the next value out of here, so I'm actually going to want to copy from here and copy to index, then jump back and read the next value. So let's see how this works. So I'm going to get the C. Okay, I'm just filling everything out so far. It's a C. I know that's good. Now length is 1. So I get the C. That's my target. C minus C is 0. This is a duplicate. So I just want to get the next value. I get the C. It's 0. It's a duplicate. I get the next target. I get the E. I subtract. It's a 2. So I bump my index. Subtract it. It's not negative, so we're going to keep going. Yeah, I can't sub there. Okay. So I don't want jump if negative. I want jump if 0. Okay, so I want this to be jump if 0. Okay. So let's try this again. So there's the E. Now I get the B. It's a negative 3. Bump. It's a 0. So we copy. I need to get from target first. Okay, so I need to copy from target and put it in that spot. Okay, let's keep trying. 0, 0, 0. A works. That's always going to work. D. 3. So it's different. That's 0. I've reached the end of my list. Put the D in that spot. Bump the length. My length is 2. Actually, that's my next spot that I can put stuff from. And then reset. So I think that will work. Wait. Why did you put an A there? Wait. Why did you put an A there? Oh, because that never checked spot 0. Wait. So am I not resetting this to 0? Maybe I don't want to jump here. Maybe I actually want to jump here. No. That is definitely where I want to jump. I'm saying this jump if 0. This jump here should actually... This jump here should reset index. Okay. A works. D works. Reset E. E should be... E didn't make it. Alright, so let's hold on again. Okay. So let's see. Copy from 14, copy to index, copy to length. So this just sets up index and length. Inbox, copy to 0, outbox, bump plus length. That's because the first element will always be not a duplicate. Get the inbox, copy to target, copy from target, subtract the index, and if it's 0, then I'm a duplicate. So I need to reset the counter. If it's not, then bump up the index, subtract, and if it's 0, then I've reached the end of my list I need to add. This jump needs to do the next iteration. That's the issue. So copy from target, copy to index length, bump up length. Okay, so let's try this once more with feeling. Alright, so C always works. E is not a C. So we look at the next spot, but that's the last spot. So we know E is not a duplicate. We're going to have the same thing with B. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, but now there's no B. We're going to do the same thing with A. Okay, and that's our last spot. D, but D is not going to be a duplicate either. Okay, so now E. E will be a duplicate. That's a 0. Jump F0, counter, and then get our next value. E is still going to be a duplicate, so this will work exactly the same. Reset our counter. This will work exactly the same again, so we're going to reset our counter. B, no, no, yes. So we reset our counter. And then C, no, so we reset our counter. Okay. Yeah, so I need to start outboxing stuff now. My goodness. I'm just going to get rid of that outbox, and at the very end... Actually, no. I do want to outbox this, and then when I'm copying this, then I want to outbox it, and then bump it up. Alright, so let's try this again. This may be horrible. Good. E. D is a duplicate. A is not a duplicate. C is not a duplicate. And everything else should be a duplicate. That's a duplicate there. And that's a duplicate. Awesome, except for the effectiveness. Alright, so size challenge, not 17 commands, no. And speed challenge, not 167 commands. So I'm not doing very well on the challenges today. Alright, so I think let's try 37 real quick. Then we'll start doing these when we come back next time. 37, the Scavenger Chain. Cough, cough. Yes, it's getting a little drafty. My goodness, what's happening to the windows up here? Facilities management has been notified, but we still have work to do. Alright, so I have to get data, and then I want to address. So, inbox 23. Look at 23, it's an A. And then look at box 10. 10 is a P. Then look at box 20. And I want to keep going until it's negative. Okay, so I'm going to take the inbox. I'm going to copy to some spot. Let's just call that spot 12. And then I want to copy from whatever's in box 12. Then I want to output that. Then I want to bump box 12, copy from whatever's in box 12, copy that to box 12. And then if it's negative, then I'm going to reach the next number. Otherwise, I'm going to just get the next spot. Maybe. Let's see how that works. So, get a 23. Get what's in box 23, that's an A, and output it. Bump that up to 24. Look at the next spot, get the 10, and 10's the next spot we're going to look at. It's not negative. So we're going to get the P, output it, 11 bumps to 20. We're going to look in spot 20. Copy the E, bump, get the -1. It's negative, we get the next piece of data. Okay. Ape escape. Interesting. Yay! 8 commands, 9 commands, and 63 steps, 65 steps. Oh, I gotta do better than that. Come on. With a copy from 12, copy to 12. Oh, let me do this then. No. You know what? I think we'll just fix this at a later time. I mean, we've gotten through quite a bit today. We've actually gotten up through year 37. We just haven't done this chain of extra stuff. And we're almost at the end. So once we get to the end, we'll start revisiting some of these other ones where we weren't so great, like 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20. We did some good stuff here, and we got back on a streak. We're a little slacker here. So, once again, this is Mr. Potter. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.